Are we live? Yes, we are. Okay. Sweet. Hello, everybody. It's been a minute. It's been actually almost a month since the last live stream. I think the last one was on the 29th. So, yeah. But it was it's a pretty busy month, honestly, for me. I had my trip to the East Coast to celebrate America's 250th. That was an amazing trip. I actually have in the works right now a video, kind of like a vlog of sorts, showing off some of the film I kind of took from over there. Because I took about like 20 gigabytes worth of pictures and videos and stuff like that on my phone. So some of it is actually related to the game, to Unsung Heroes. So it wasn't completely just, me joyriding around. I was actually doing a little bit of research, but I was also just enjoying some of the sites. And I think it's kind of worth showing off to some of those that have never actually been to the East Coast. For me, it was my first time, that I was over there. So definitely was an interesting experience. I have not really planned much for today's stream, which is why I'm actually gonna not open up Unity. I'm actually gonna open up something else. Give me just a moment. Where the hell? Oh, this. Yes. Open up Google. Not that tab. That tab. There we go. And transition. Hey. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can crop that. Hold on. Do not want anybody to see my bank info. There we go. Nope, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now we transition. Yeah. Okay. If you've never seen this, this is the roadmap and checklist document I've made last year. The roadmap basically to Alpha 2. And so anything that's green, like this, is something I've already completed and I've finished. Everything that's in yellow is something I'm currently working on, and everything that's gray is something I haven't started yet. See, there's a lot of grays still. So, here's the thing. Obviously, I've been working a lot on the battle modifiers, and it's still not completely done yet. I got like the UI stuff done, which it took a lot longer than I was hoping it to take. So now I actually have to kind of do a lot of code within the levels themselves to actually make sure that all works. But the thing is, I've already spent so much time just working on this that I don't think it would be really fun to make another live stream. So I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can try to work on this stuff right here. Probably not this, but the ability to randomize battle strategies. I think that's maybe something I can probably work on. That doesn't seem too difficult. The one thing I will mention before we get into things. By the way, this is going to be a really short stream. I've started the stream far later than I normally would. I usually start at like an hour from now, but just, again, busy schedule, so didn't have time. But anyway, this stuff, right, the modding stuff, map making and all that kind of stuff. I've had a view, which is that I'm never gonna touch AI. I never really used it much in school. I didn't really like everybody in school cheats. I should. every if you didn't cheat in school, then you're either very hardworking or you're a liar. But most of the kids I knew, well, not kids, but uh, classmates I had in college, um, they used AI to cheat, and I never did that. I never did that. I would look up like guides on YouTube or see if maybe there was like a answer sheet or something like that, which there usually never was. So maybe that's kind of why I struggled a little bit more than others. But like I have not used much AI. It's to the point where on the Steam page at the bottom there's actually a disclaimer. You have to actually say how much AI is used in your game, and I'm probably one of the few people that can say none, because I haven't used any AI at all to make my game. The only AI, because I've like maybe only have like a handful of prompts on ChatGPT and Claude. Um, the only thing I've really used AI for was maybe some like personal like troubleshooting stuff with like my computer. And when I was working on the website, I did ask it to help me generate some of the descriptions for the game. Those are all going to be changed. I just wanted to kind of just make something quick. So that's why you see a lot of like hyphens and stuff like that. That is AI generated. But other than that, like everything else is my doing, right, or something I got from somebody else. Um, but I realize now that if I try to make every single little thing, even on this list, it's gonna take like a whole other year before this game comes out, and I really want this to get released onto Steam this year if I can, because I've been pushing back that date for so many months now. It gets a little bit kind of annoying. So this element, which is the map making tools and stuff like that, I will probably partially for like prototyping stuff. I might use AI for this. Um, it is just a lot of just figuring out how Steam Workshop works and just kind of linking things up together. Um, but I do think that just in the interest of time, saving just a lot of time, I might be using a little bit of AI just to help me with some of the coding. That being said, I'm not vibe coding any of this. Anything that the AI touches, I will, look through and, debug on my own. But just know that like this, I'm gonna kind of be speeding through just in the interest of saving time, just so I can get something up and running really quickly. Because otherwise, if it takes so long just to add the UI for battle modifiers, and I still haven't even finished it yet. Yeah, geez. This would just take forever. So, yeah, I'll be using a little bit of AI for that. But for most of the other stuff, I can't. I was even thinking about it. I really can't use much AI for it, just because it would just. There's nothing really for the AI to really do that would actually speed up anything that I'm working on. Not really. So, yeah. Maybe like working with the new nav mesh system. Maybe. I can't really see much else, but definitely this stuff, the modding stuff, the modding tools. Yeah, I might use a little bit of AI for that. So, that being said, we were gonna do the ability to randomize what battle strategy the enemy is using. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna open up Unity for a second. Let's see, we're gonna switch over. Oh, oopsies. Switch over to here. Actually, hold on. I gotta actually open up the scene because I don't even have it open yet. Bear with me for a moment. San Juan. Is it that one? Nope. It's that one. There we go. Okay. Oh, forgot we can scale this puppy down. Oh. There we go. I think that looks good, right? Yeah. Sweet. I have no idea why I had the nav mesh on. But yeah, let's turn that off. Overlay menu. Okay. Ah. Hide that. There we go. Yay. Hide. Okay. So, let's see what we have to work with. Oh, crap. Null reference. Object reference not set. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad everything's already breaking apart right away. What the hell? Okay. Assets, game manager, script, master battle manager. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, so it was line, what was it, 120? 121. Oh. Okay. Well, that's gonna kind of suck. That's gonna kind of... Hold on. Battle settings data. Sure. Or hold on. The reason why is because I made a little file that actually saves, obviously, those battle settings, the battle modifiers, or whatever. I think we're just going to skip this for now. I think we're just going to skip it. Just in the interest of making things, because again, I haven't finished the battle modifiers yet, so obviously it's not going to work. Okay. There we go. I've commented it out. Right. Yay, it works. So, this is, just making sure, by the way, this, don't have any errors. Okay, good. This allows me to change strategies. So this is before you actually enter the map view. This is technically still the map view, but you can change your different strategies. What I wrote there was that you have these 3 different strategies, but there's also 3 different strategies for the enemy AI as well. What I would like to have implemented is the ability that it kind of randomizes. So obviously, you'd select yours, but then the enemy AI would be randomized. It wouldn't just also be the first, second, third, right? It would also be it would be randomized. So that way you wouldn't really know exactly what the AI is planning. Because right now you can kind of cheese it and say, oh, I know, like on this map in particular, you know that these guys, and these guys stay here, and this group of this I guess you could say company, just basic, or actually now squad, I should call it a squad. This squad of soldiers basically just goes over here every single time. They just go over here and then they just try to hold their ground. So what would be nice is to have multiple different plans for the enemy AI as well, and that way it could be randomized. So first, we can do a little bit of UI cleanup. Let's see, strategy selector. Okay. I gotta take a picture so I actually know which stuff I'm looking at, because obviously all of that stuff is enabled at the beginning. Okay, there we go. So just to help me see what the heck I'm doing, that. Okay, boom, there we go. Oh jeez. Okay. Let's disable that. There we go. Yay. Okay. And because we have the environment in the way, let me just disable all of that. Perfect. Or the floating everything. Okay. So curiosity, am I able to just scale this down? No. Awesome. Because the thing is that this is kind of big. So this is like what it would look like if it was scaled up to my resolution. These are pretty huge. I think we could probably make it a bit smaller. I'm gonna use my finger to make sure. Yeah, when in doubt, just use your hands to measure. We can make it a little smaller. Let me check if anybody has sent me anything. No, we good. Okay. What does that look like? How big is this thing? Oh. Let's give it a nice round number, 50. Perfect. Awesome, okay. keyboard display. We'll just make it tiny as well. And then we'll just make that be 50 by 50. Perfect. It's looking a lot better anyway. Maybe even 40 by 40. The hell is that thing? Oh, okay, I see. This is part of the map. Okay. And then we have our text. Let me see if actually it looks better if I do 40 here as well. 40 and 40. Yeah, let's keep it uniform. And we can auto size this, but I'm gonna go with max 25 or even just 20. And 10. Oh. Okay. And then just quickly, let's go through this. 40, 40. 40, 40. 40, 40. 40, 40. And this as well, 40 there. Just making sure. Yep, you all can see that. Okay. And the text is auto size max 20. 20. 20. And 20. Whoop. Okay. And we can see, if I scale that back down. Yeah, looks a little bit, it's sized a little bit better looking. Yeah, because you can still read that. Okay, yeah. I think it looks nice. Okay. Is that really 40? Hold on. Man, some of these icons are like not. I don't know if I should continue using these icons because some of them are not even like the. They seem like they have like varying sizes. This is apparently also 40, so. Yeah, you could definitely see this icon's way bigger than this one for some reason. I don't know why, but okay, whatever. And that just snaps right nicely down there. Okay. What I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. What if we have like tabs? Because we have like shoulder button. Obviously, we have the panning, build a strategy. We can have like tabs. I think that's probably. Excuse me. Or maybe we keep this one instead of redo it. But what we do is we have like a pop-up menu. Obviously, we're going to scale this thing down, but we have like a pop-up menu with like advanced settings. Maybe that's what we should do. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So go here. We're going to do UI image. What's this guy using? 160. So let's make this smaller. Let's make it like 100. And then let's change this. To 20. Yeah. Okay. That's ooh, the hell? Oh. 100. 860. Finish button, we'll make that 100 by 100. Perfect. Next strategy button, we'll make that 100 by 100. 100 by 100. And then this guy, we'll make it also auto size 10 by 20. Oh. 10 by 20. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Oh man, it's so tiny. And this should be 100. I'd actually say make this like 80. Yeah, yeah, we want to, yeah. Okay. Change the font. Ugly looking font. There you go. And we can make it a little bit bigger. Oh, just a little though. Like 15. And then like 25. There we go, 25. Yeah, maybe 30. 30. And then let's make this guy 40. And make that 30 as well. And 15. Use the cool looking font. Put it in the middle. Put that guy. Not there. There. Perfect. And we'll just stretch that out right there. Awesome. And then in that case, I'm just going to make all of these as well. Whoops. This guy. 80, 80, 80, 80. And then switch that to this font. Switch that to 30. Yeah, 25. Okay. Really? Fine, 20. Okay. And 80 and 80. Okay. I have a lot of space. Am I able to? No. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and then we want this will be the advanced options group. Cannot spell at all. There we go. I think we maybe have like a little bit of a gap. What? Something like that? Like a reference. Maybe. Huh. Let's get rid of this for a second. Maybe just have it like in the middle. No, that's gonna look stupid. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I have an idea. Okay, I am gonna keep this though, just for. But okay. Redo. What call you two? Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's move this. Just make it the long way. The long way. All right. The long way. Okay. Perfect. And now what we can do is this. We create an empty. No. Better. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's the prefabs? Prefabs. We like just made this thing. UI prefabs. Battle modifiers. Yeah. What the hell is it? Is it this thing? Okay, let me move it. I don't know why it won't let me select it. Maybe I just need to unpack it. Hold on. Where's the unpack button? Unpack. What the hell? Brother, why? Well, okay, whatever. Oh. Ha. Well, we can remove this. There. Let's put it like that. We'll just. Okay, awesome. I would like to see the freaking... Where is the border on this thing? Huh? Does this thing just not have like a border on it? What the hell? There's no image. Yeah. What the hell? You're really gonna annoy the hell out of me? What the actual hell? What? I just want to know like where the boundary is on this thing. I literally don't know because it's not telling me. Usually it's supposed to tell you like what's the boundary, but it just is straight up not doing that. No. Why? That is super annoying. Okay, whatever. I don't even know anymore. Okay, so this. It's like Dude, what the hell? Sorry, I gotta let it be. I gotta let it be. I'm gonna go crazy. Okay. Let's make that 30. I don't know why. This is actually kind of annoying the hell out of me. I genuinely, you have no idea. It's not supposed to do that. It's just supposed to, you can see like how, like, if I were to make like a game object, and let's say I put this into that game object, you see how I could still like see where the game object is? It should be doing that here. It's not, for some reason, and it's annoying the hell out of me. Okay. Screw you. I'm gonna put you right in there. I'm gonna put you in a box. I'm gonna put you in a box, dude. 0 at 0. Put you in the center. 0. Oh, what the hell? Why does it say oh. Okay. Okay. Now I know why. I was like, why is it not? Because this was at a width of 0 for some reason. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No. I'm the crazy one. Okay. Right here. Now we can actually do something fun. So, put this guy right there, extend it to there. Perfect. We'll just put that right there. Center it. Sure. Make it a height of... What was the height of this thing? Instruction text. 80. Okay, 80. 80 it is. Modifier name. It's not a modifier, but let's see, 80. And we made this thing. We made this thing 10 and 20, but we made this thing 15 and 30, which I think is fine. Let's leave it at that. 15, 30. Okay. Awesome. Let's move that there. We'll just change that to, what was it? What was this? 80. Okay. 80 it is. Wait, hold on. 80's like that. What the hell? No. Oh, God almighty. Okay, 150. 100. No, what the hell? Okay, we'll just size it up here. I'm so indecisive. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Yes, what's that? 160. Like round numbers, 150. There you go. That's my final offer. 150. It's actually making the buttons bigger. Does it look? No, that looks like mobile game crap. Let me, okay. 100. 100 it is. 100 it is. Better. Yeah. That's better. Maybe we'll just to emphasize it a little bit. We'll make it just a little bit bigger. Perfect. Yep. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Just in case the Unity decides to crash, I'm going to save. Okay. And then we'll do the same one here. 120 and 120. Awesome. We'll put it there. We'll put it there. And we'll put this guy. So we'll go with like 350. Okay. And we'll make the height a little bit bigger. So we can actually put okay. Still don't know why that's really annoying. Why? Snap, dude. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Modifier name. Put that right there. Move this down a bit. And just put that, line that up in the center. Okay, that'll do. Sweet. Obviously, we're not calling it modifier name. We will call it what we call it here, selected strategy. Or no, we will call it player team strategy. No, that's kind of your team strategy. Allied team strategy. Perfect. That's, yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll call this the Allied team strategy selection Y. underneath it. And we'll just say, because we should have a button down here. Yeah, toggle. See, what was the height of this guy? 80? I'm so nitpicky. I do apologize. Okay, there we go, and then we just change this to make it a little bit smaller. Probably that. Okay, a little bit better looking. Duplicate, put that there. Copy, and delete, paste, and then move it up here. Okay. Right. So this thing is toggle. This is going to be randomize enemy team strategy. Change the label. Get rid of that ugly looking thing. I thought we had a text mesh toggle. We don't, apparently, for whatever reason. Randomize enemy strategy. Change it to my font. Auto size, and we will do the same height, so it's going to be 15 and 30. Okay. Or we could actually just do this. Hold on. Delete this. Duplicate. Bam. Randomize enemy strategy. Boom. Doesn't matter. We'll just do that. Modifier name. Randomize enemy strategy, and we'll have the two settings, which is randomize, or no, we'll just do enabled, disabled. Okay. And by default, team strategy. Done. And yeah. Can delete this. Can delete this. Can delete that. Instruction text. Choose battle strategies for allied AI units. This will guide infantry and command. And we'll just make this an actual just button. That just says, let's see, button text mesh pro. And the text will just say, ready. We'll do that. And we'll, make that white. Make it from 15 to 30. Make this black and nothing. And I'm just gonna basically just copy, no, copy, paste, 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 copy, paste, paste. And this thing can be 80 or something like that. 40, I don't know. I don't know. 130. Okay, sure. Let's make this thing 100 really? Well, no, 100's probably fine. Let's see, is that kind of the same size? Not really. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Okay. So right now it looks something like this. And then let's see, what else was there needed? Battle strategy. Okay. So there's a randomize button and show enemy, whoopsies. Show enemy strategy selection UI. Okay, so this thing is gonna have right here modifier name, show enemy strategy. Show okay, and then for this button, does it actually, oh whoopsies, not that one, this one. Copy, paste, done. Which means we can now delete this thing. This is our new finish button. We have our instruction text, and then here's the thing we're gonna do: not horizontal, vertical layout group. And there we go. And we just change I think it's kind of already doing it. Let's see. entirely sure why the spacing is so lenient. Da, 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 da. Yeah, why is it? Oh, preferred height. Oh. Why didn't she not let me do this? There's no padding. I haven't added any padding or anything. Why is it not? I'm clearly struggling. Raycast padding. No. I can promise you there is no reason for this. Why are you doing this? Okay. Let me turn that off for a second. There we go. It really does think though if I turn this on, yeah, it has to just stretch it. Oh, that's why. Okay. And spacing. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Like 5. Okay, 10. There we go. That's a little bit better. Because what I wanted to do also is just duplicate this. Rename it battle strategy text. And we're just gonna change this. We'll make it like 25 to like maybe 40. And then we'll just say battle strategy. And then just make this like 80. Yeah. Yeah, 40's fine. Okay. Something like that. And there we go. Ally team, hide enemy strategy. And then I guess, so that's obviously, it's already well past time, so we're at the end of the stream here pretty soon. But I guess the idea will be you'll be able to select all of those, all your settings. By default, this enemy team strategy will be hidden unless you change this from like custom or whatever. Oh, I guess I can just do 1 out of 3. Oh, I could go with strategy names. I didn't realize I could go with strategy names. Ooh. I can call it like full send or something. I don't know. Team up or something. I don't know. I did like spread out or something. I like something like that. I didn't really. I could actually just name, because I have right here display selection indicator UI as well. Oh, where is that though? Oh shoot, I didn't realize. I just remembered. Okay. That's fine. And just move this to the top. It looks kind of ugly. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Obviously, none of this is really gonna work until I actually code it in, but let's see. Okay, I got to enable all of this stuff again. So I guess this is kind of like the old thing. Just realized the controller stuff is not showing at all. That is awesome. Where is it? There we go. And then what we do is we hide that and we put in this. Yeah. And this does literally nothing. But I think it looks nice. And we have our ready button right down there. Just making sure that, I mean, I hope it's not like cropping out or whatever. Just one last thing. Finish button. Oh, it is actually kind of going. Yeah. We'll set it to 150. And then we'll set this to just like 8. Or even 5. Just a little bit of a gap. Doesn't need to be crazy. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. I forgot about the. Well, we could figure that out. That's not too difficult. I need to figure out the panning. Yeah. Anyway, okay. I think that's a good place to wrap things up. What was the... All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I have a better plan what to do next week when I live stream. And live stream should become more regular again. It was just this month. Obviously, had a lot of stuff going on. But from here on out, it should be pretty normal. Yeah. Stay tuned, I guess, for the next video. That's going to be coming out hopefully soon. I'm not going to try to jinx it because like I did last time. But I will say the one difference here before I go, I am using a new video editor. I'm now using DaVinci Resolve instead of Kdenlive Live, which is what I was using before. So I'm hoping that's going to speed things up a little bit, but I've been wrong so many times. Every single time I say something's going to speed things up, so we'll see. I've just been told a lot of good things about DaVinci, and I finally now have a PC that it can actually handle DaVinci, so I figured now is probably the best time to learn it and see if it's actually better than what I was using before and faster. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that should be coming out soon, and obviously again, in the background I'm going to be working on the modding tools. I'm trying to kind of speed along through that stuff. And yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week.